You learned very early that your feelings didn't matter. Not because anyone told you directly, but because when you cried, the room stayed silent. When you needed comfort, no one came. When you tried to explain what was happening inside you, you were met with dismissal, or worse, nothing at all. So, you stopped asking. You became the child who didn't need anything, the one who figured things out alone, the one who learned to be small, to be easy, to require nothing. And here's what nobody tells you. It worked. You survived. You adapted. But inside, there's a hollow ache beneath everything you do. A quiet sense that you're performing your own life instead of actually living it. You tell yourself you're fine, that your childhood wasn't that bad. There was no screaming, no violence, just absence, just silence where there should have been presence. And that's the paradox. The very thing that helped you survive, your ability to not need, to not feel, to not ask, has become the thing quietly suffocating your adult life. Emotional neglect isn't about what happened to you. It's about what didn't happen. It's the absence of attunement, the missing moments when someone should have noticed you were struggling, the times you needed emotional presence and received only physical proximity. Psychologists call this childhood emotional neglect. It's different from other forms of trauma because there's no clear event to point to, no single memory that explains everything, just a chronic absence that slowly shaped your nervous system. You internalized a belief that your feelings don't matter, that your needs are too much, that you're fundamentally alone in managing your inner world. You were never taught the language of your own emotions because no one reflected them back to you. So you learn to disconnect. You know something is happening inside you, but you can't quite access it. You feel off, but you don't know why. You feel empty, but you can't explain what's missing. Your nervous system adapted too. Without anyone to co-regulate your emotions, you learned that no one was coming to help you calm down. So you stay alert, even when nothing is wrong. You struggle to fully relax because relaxation was never safe. This is avoidant attachment. You didn't learn that relationships are places of comfort. You learned that you're safest when you need nothing from anyone. Carl Jung once said, "The foundation of all mental illness is the unwillingness to experience legitimate suffering." But what you learned as a child was that your suffering wasn't legitimate, that your pain didn't deserve attention. So you became an expert at bypassing your own experience, and the cost shows up everywhere. You struggle to accept compliments because you learned your value came from being useful, not from simply being. You feel guilty when you rest, as if rest is a moral failure. You have trouble with intimacy because being close to someone means letting them see the parts of you that were never allowed to exist. You can achieve success, stability, even admiration, and still feel empty because none of it reaches the part of you that just wanted to be loved for existing. As an adult, you might be incredible at caring for others, but completely lost when it comes to receiving care. When someone offers help, you deflect, you minimize, you handle it yourself. The idea of being a burden feels unbearable, so you suffer quietly. You often become the emotional anchor in relationships, the listener, the supporter, the strong one, while your own feelings remain unspoken. You may look functional on the outside, even successful, but inside, there's a persistent sense of disconnection, like you're moving through life on autopilot. You have a complicated relationship with rest. When you stop moving, you start feeling, and feeling was never safe. So you keep going. These are not character flaws. They are survival adaptations. You are not broken. You are brilliantly and tragically adapted to an environment that couldn't hold you. Healing from emotional neglect isn't about fixing yourself. It's about remembering that you were never broken in the first place. It's about reclaiming the parts you had to abandon, the softness, the need, the emotional intensity you were taught was too much. Start with the inner child. Picture the younger version of yourself, the one who learned to stay quiet, to stay strong, to stay invisible. Offer them the presence that was missing. Tell them your feelings matter. You are not too much. You deserved to be held. Learn to regulate your nervous system. Notice when you're tense, when you're bracing for danger that isn't there. Gently remind yourself, I am here. I am safe. Let yourself be supported, slowly, imperfectly. Share one honest feeling with someone you trust. Let someone help you without immediately paying it back. Choose softness over survival. Stop treating your life like a problem that needs to be solved. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to perform to be loved. Rainer Maria Rilke once wrote, "Perhaps all the dragons in our lives are princesses who are only waiting to see us act just once with beauty and courage." The dragon you're facing is the belief that you are too much and not enough at the same time. But what if that belief is wrong? What if you are already enough, messy, emotional, human? You spent your childhood learning how to survive without emotional nourishment. You don't have to spend your adulthood doing the same. You are allowed to need. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to take up space in your own life. This is for everyone who grew up feeling invisible, who learned their emotions were inconveniences, who became adults who can do everything except be soft. You deserve to be seen. You always did.